My name is Evelyn Maina, and today we'll be looking at social media marketing as one of the best practices for online marketing. When it comes to social media marketing, there are 10 things that you need to have to consider before you actually get started. Now, number one is you need to have a strategy. Think about what you want to achieve from social media marketing. Are you looking to drive up your sales? Are you looking to generate leads? Or is it that you want to have brand visibility? Now, depending on what you want to achieve, you should be able to write that down and come up with a strategy to achieve it, and go back occasionally to check on it and just see if it's working, and if it's not, then identify what needs to be changed. Now, number two is you need to have a defined target market. The way to do this is to have or to create personas. You can create personas by identifying the ages, the gender, the location, and incomes of the people who you're targeting. It's not enough to just create content and just post it on social media and hope it's going to be caught by someone. That's not how business works. It's not going to give you any results, at least not desirable results. Is you need to identify who your target audience is so you can address them and focus your marketing there. Now, number three is you need to also create a couple of social media accounts. Whether you're looking at Facebook or you're looking at LinkedIn or Instagram, Twitter, you need to identify some and start with them. The key thing to note here is don't open accounts in every social media platform. It won't work. It's going to end up being overwhelming, and what is supposed to be fun and a good way to engage with your clients will end up being a task that is tedious and annoying and takes too much time. So I would recommend you start with a few, 3 at most. See how they work, see how the engagement is going with the clients, and then if it's really going well over time, you can increase your accounts and create more. At the end of the day, social media here is supposed to help you achieve your goals, not become a cumbersome task that requires too much of your time. Now, number 4 is you need to create a professional profile. A blank profile will not do, and neither will pictures of your family or pets or nature, wild animals. Avoid those kind of things. You want to come across as professional, so have a professional picture taken and you can post that, or you can use your brand, your logo for your company and put it there, but just don't leave it blank and don't put in other things that may not come across as professional. Now, number 5 is you need to engage with your followers on a regular basis. You can't be the person who comes and posts, content once in a month, or once in 3 or 4, 5, 10 days, and expect that you'll have followers. People who have followers, they engage with their followers on a regular basis. They do it frequently. So you need to identify how you can be able to do this. Do you want to do it 2 times a day? Do you want to be engaging with followers 3 times a day? Identify it and then be consistent. If there are people who only post once a week at a particular time and they're consistent, so from them we know that on this particular day, every other week we'll have content from them. So identify the times that you're going to do your posts and then be consistent. Don't do Monday and then next week is Wednesday and then next week is again Monday and then Thursday. Be consistent. Choose a day, choose a time, and be consistent about it. And when you're engaging with people, go into social media, look at other people's posts and comment on them and give positive comments. People notice and people will return that favor someday. When you're handling customer complaints, be professional and be polite. Rudeness will get you nowhere in social media. Actually, you can even be blacklisted by so many people when they realize that you are very rude. So you need to check your language. Now, number 6 is you also want to become a member of an industry related group, your industry. So if you're into automobile, then you want to be a part of groups that talk about automobile. If you're into interior design, you need to do as well. Look for groups that actually talk about interior design. That way, when new trends emerge, you're going to be one of the first people to know. You don't want a situation where a potential customer comes to you asking a question about, the current trend, and you have no idea what they're talking about. You want to be seen as an industry leader. You want to be able to catch the news fast and be able to also do your own research and then blog about it in your own website. That way you come across as a market leader, someone who knows what they're talking about. At the same time, also join community groups. Community groups, your own community, is a great place to actually be able to identify pain points for clients and solve them. So it's also a good place to be able to generate leads and solve problems for people. Now, number 7 is you need to vary content depending on the platforms that you have. Of course, there are particular platforms that have a shorter allowance for content posting, and others allow longer posts. So you need to identify, like, you can't have the same content for both Twitter and Facebook. It won't work. So you need to vary your content depending on the platform where you're posting. Now, number 8 is have visible share buttons. You want to have share buttons either on the left hand side of the page or on the right hand side of the page, somewhere within reach, visible reach. It's not that I have to scroll up and down to look for share buttons. They need to be somewhere I can see them. This will help people actually share your content faster. If you have to start looking for where the share buttons are, I'm probably going to be discouraged and say, okay, fine, it was a nice article, but I'm done. Who wants to start looking for share buttons? So make sure they're visible and they're nearby. Now, number 9 is you need to make use of social media monitoring tools. Did you know that there are tools that actually listen to conversations that go on about brands? You want to make use of them. Sprout Social is one of them. You want to make use of these tools because they will scan for conversations about your brand that you're not aware of. People could be talking about your brand and they could be saying anything about your brand. It could be a good thing or a bad thing, positive or negative. You want to be able to catch those conversations and either correct a negative or, highlight the positive and gain more followers, more trust, more confidence. You want to be able to catch conversations that are going on. So make use of social media monitoring tools. Then number 10, of course, you want to monitor your competition. Do not ignore them. It will be the biggest mistake you make. So go into their social media accounts. Look at what they're posting. Look at the reader's reaction on what they're posting. There might be questions in the reader section where they ask questions, and you can be able to answer those questions in your own post. You can be able to actually get so much information that you can use on your own website from your competitor's website. So make use of that, and all the best. Thank you.